Hello, welcome to Oh Baby a Triple. This is the show where we talk about anime, pop culture, and just kind of like comics, video games, and other sorts of fun topical discussion. My name is Ryan Koller, and my taste in anime is like my waifu. It's trash. And this is Harry.
Hi, I'm Harry Sheridan. I really like comic books. I'm an animation illustration major. Like to go to Joe.
Oh wait, no. What's going on? Oh hey, I'm Joe. Joseph. Communications major. I like video games and anime. I'm trash. It's a fun time.
Wow, really, really positive.
I think we're all trash in our own wrong way.
Yeah.
That's okay. But you're here to watch us, and we're happy to have you on the show to watch us. So, I guess our first topic,
So video games.
let's talk about video games.
First article that I pulled up that I thought was interesting. The Ratchet and Clank movie just got like its first really big trailer. We saw it, and I'm actually really cool with it. Like I love the Ratchet and Clank games. You know, they're like a big part of my childhood and stuff like that. And the fact that they kept the spirit of the movie is really cool.
I didn't see the newest trailer. I saw the first one.
Yeah.
Where, like the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
And I thought that looked great. I'm pretty excited. I haven't played many Ratchet and Clank games. I played the one with time, Crack in Time.
Oh,
played
that was a
one.
good game.
That was a good one. I actually never beat it because it had like a bug.
Oh yeah.
Where I couldn't finish the game, but I had a lot of fun playing it. So
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I always kind of enjoyed the Ratchet and Clank games myself. I've played a few of them, and I used to like play them off my like friend's PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And I always had a blast every time. It's just a really lighthearted series, and the the movie like definitely captures the tone of the video game.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
it looks so funny, and actually like a decently good comic book movie, which we lack video game movie we very much lack.
Yeah, definitely.
That comic book. Wow, getting ahead of myself.
Oh boy, here we go. So I'm assuming you guys are kind of familiar with like the drama with Kojima and Konami and stuff like that. I know you're familiar.
Oh,
You're
yes.
familiar.
Slightly, not
Okay,
very
so-
much, but I sort of know.
Like you're familiar with like PT and that whole downfall and like how Konami's been removing Kojima's name from like the box art for Metal Gear. Like Metal Gear Solid 5 doesn't have his name on it.
Konami sent Kojima to a
To a-
farm upstate where he can run around in the fields.
So this is a doozy. On October 19th, Polygon published an article saying, "Report: Hideo Kojima has left Konami." Apparently, they had like a going away party. A lot of the employees in Kojima, like just somewhere without the company's knowledge, and it was on social media and stuff like that. And then Konami retorts on October 20th, saying, "Konami says Hideo Kojima is still an employee, just on vacation."
That's beautiful.
Great stuff.
I just like.
Yeah, that company is just.
Oh.
It's a thing, and I love how on Metal Gear Solid 5, how it keeps telling you and reminding you, don't worry, Hideo Kojima made this game, even though his name is plastered on everything.
Oh my god, it's like
And
ridiculous.
it's so funny. Every time I look for his name, and it's just always
It's
there.
just right there.
It's always there. Every time you start a new level, it's like made by Hideo Kojima. It's like,
Oh yes.
couldn't be more obvious. I didn't know when it first started. It said it was made by Kojima.
Also, other good news. Metal Gear Solid 5 sold 5 million copies, so that's cool. I would say for a game that came out in August, that's a pretty good number, 5 million. I mean, it's obviously not like Call of Duty numbers or anything like that, but let's be honest, that's kind of like
Or how many games actually make that?
Oh god, no, yeah, no, it's
Like-
ridiculous. New Valkyria Chronicles game got trademarked. Oh yeah, that makes me excited.
I played. I want to say like not a half of. I played like a quarter of the first game.
Yeah.
I own it. I have it for the PlayStation. But I thought it was a great game. I still need to finish it.
Yeah,
it's
you
another one
do.
of those
It's such
games I need to finish.
Oh, that ending was so good.
The gameplay is a lot of fun.
Oh.
I really like strategy games like that, where it's
Oh, yeah, me
like
too.
that and like Fire Emblem, stuff like that. Those are really fun.
There's a game that you might actually really like. I might bring it up. It's called Sakura Wars. It's very similar to the gameplay of Valkyria Chronicles. A lot of people say that Sakura Wars inspired Valkyria Chronicles in terms of like the strategy battle system. It's a really cool game. It's kind of like a visual novel, and you also have these giant robots that you get to fight people with. It's really corny, but I liked it a lot.
What's console or is it on
Wii.
computers or
It's
on the
on
Wii?
Wii, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can play it.
Is it one of those really expensive Wii titles, or is it something I could afford?
You could probably get it for under 30.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. But if you wanted to like try it out, I could always bring it up. But yeah, I guess the new game is going to be called Valkyria of the Battlefield, so that's cool. And there is no other news on it, but there is a trademark, so it makes me hopeful. Hopefully it's on an actual console, not a
Wasn't the last
not
one on
a
the PSP?
handheld game. The last two were on the PSP.
Jeez.
The third one didn't even make it over here. It needed a fan translation.
That's fun.
Was it like terribly like subbed? Please tell me it was a terrible fan sub.
As far as I could tell, the translation was decent, but
Okay.
it is a fan translation, so your mileage may vary.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so there was a statistic released that 38 full lifetimes of gameplay have been invested in the Battlefront beta.
Oh yes, that does not surprise me at all.
Not at all. That's the thing about these betas. You always see like crazy numbers like that. Like I forget the number for Reach. It was something unbelievable. Like just way too much time for a beta.
No, I put a lot of hours in Battlefront.
Yeah.
I know Pat from Comic
Pat from
Culture Forum
Comic
said he
Culture.
put like 20-something hours into it,
Jeez.
which is just insane.
That's nuts. I can't believe that.
But
I mean, it was
that's gonna be
free.
a great game once it comes out.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so
no, it's gonna be
excited.
a very good time. I'm
Less
hoping
than a month.
I'm hoping that the PC version of Battlefront is better than the beta because there were some problems. Like even if you set it to go full screen, it wouldn't, and you had to drag the window.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh yeah, no, the funnest. There are some really nice settings though, like how you can make the internal resolution lower but make the window bigger so you can run it fine. So that's cool. And this game is gonna sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna sell a lot.
This game's gonna sell.
The Star Wars hype train is real, and it's like they've been timing it with like content after content after content, and it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, Batman Arkham Knight re-released on Steam on October 28th. I haven't heard much about like whether it's good or not, but Steam.
Let's hope it actually works this time.
Yeah,
Because you know, everybody was so sick of everything just crashing.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
Horrifying. I remember seeing a live streamer literally just explode because he was just like so angry. I think he actually broke his computer in the process
dang.
of getting so angry.
Didn't he like punch his monitor or something?
Yeah, he like punched his monitor and it cracked the whole screen because he was just so angry that like it kept crashing on him every second.
That's nuts.
It was so funny. It was the greatest thing ever, and I laughed so hard.
Uh,
I mean, I felt bad. He bought like the season pass and everything.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
So
no.
he dumped a ton of money in this, and you know, but I bought it on console, so I didn't have.
yeah, the
any
PS4
problems.
version is really good.
Oh, it's amazing. I would-
One thing about the PC version is that if you buy it on Steam before November 16th or something like that, they give you Arkham Knight, City, Origins, and Origins Blackgate all for free. And the
that's
game
pretty
itself
good.
is actually $10 cheaper than it normally would be. So, like, you're getting a lot of content for $50.
yeah, and all of them really good games.
All of them are really good games.
Well, I mean.
Well,
Origins.
Not all of them.
Well, I guess Origins is debatable.
Origins is a
Origins
K
the black
game.
sheep.
Well, if it's not glitchy and stuff or buggy,
yeah,
then
it's
all right.
it's pretty fun. It's pretty good.
It's basically like Arkham City expansion pack, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's just the prologue.
Let's see.
It's not really needed, but
Oh yeah.
it's there.
Okay, so
It's there for funsies.
I don't care about Uncharted's multiplayer, but reading this made me kind of like, Naughty Dog, why? So Uncharted 4's multiplayer will not have dedicated servers, but will have microtransactions. That's like saying, hey, I'm gonna cut off your legs, but I'll give you ice cream for $50 a scoop.
I remember Uncharted 3 multiplayer. My favorite part of that was getting to play as fat Nathan Drake.
Oh yes. Oh, it's great. Donut Drake.
Yeah, the really big one. He's just
Oh man, it's
waddling
beautiful.
around. That was. I didn't play much of the multiplayer, but that was a fond memory.
Yeah.
That
Did
I
he
have.
come with the scooter?
I mean,
Scooting around the battlefield.
he could be like a Walmart customer. I'm gonna get you guys.
anyways, like, I'm a huge fan of Uncharted. I love the single players. They're great games. I'm going to be playing 4 regardless. I don't care about the multiplayer. But it's like, dedicated servers are really important so you can avoid like cheating and bad connections and stuff like that. Like I remember when Modern Warfare 2 on PC didn't have dedicated servers and people flipped out about that.
That was rough times. Those
Oh,
were
yeah,
dark
no.
times.
I remember like Modern Warfare 3 had the same problem and just like there were cheating servers all over the place. It was ridiculous.
It was-
People were like sky jumping and
It
stuff
was
like
just
that.
as bad on consoles too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Modern
God.
Warfare 2 is you'd go into like a room and then everyone would have unlimited RPGs
Oh
and
my
they just like
God.
firing them everywhere like rapid fire just.
Oh Jesus, it's beautiful.
It
Oh,
was too
okay.
good.
So Sony has not been having a very great week for news. Good news, Gravity Rush 1 Remastered is coming to North America on PS4. Bad news, digital only $30.
Oh boy, love those digital only releases.
Because Gravity Rush 1 on PS Vita was like $40, and that game's like a couple years old now. Like I want to say it came out 2012. A remaster should not only not be $30, but also only be digital. It's like, come on, Sony, give us something to work with here.
I hate digital only releases. Something that really I was not happy with is that Phoenix Wright,
Oh yeah.
they're like all digital now. And
Yeah.
that's something, because I really like that series and I wanted
Yeah,
to
me
play the
too.
new games, but I don't like buying digital stuff.
Oh,
like
no,
it's, And I haven't played any of the new ones because
Right.
it's all digital stuff and I don't want to spend $40 on something I don't actually own.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't caught up with it yet, so I haven't even gotten to the point where I can play Phoenix Wright 5.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was a real shame that 5 was digital only, and didn't Professor Layton?
Professor Layton,
like, that got a
yeah,
physical
that one had a
release.
physical release.
I think that's because Nintendo was backing that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
really hope 6 gets a physical release.
Oh, I hope so too.
Because it's already been confirmed for
Yeah,
coming
it
over
has.
here, so.
Have they said anything about that Edo period game where like Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah,
is in
like
it?
the
Yeah.
great detective, the great
Yeah.
something, great ace attorney. I haven't heard much about that recently, no.
No, I haven't heard much about it either.
There was a whole bunch of news coming out for that one, like just a while ago. Like releasing all the characters and announcing
Yeah.
everything. But I haven't heard anything from it since.
Oh yeah, Gravity Rush 2 got confirmed for North America PS4 release, so woo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's
pretty
gonna
cool.
be nice.
Is that gonna have a physical release?
Maybe?
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope that one at least gets one.
Might I be the odd man out and ask what is Gravity Rush to be exact?
Gravity Rush is it was a game that came out for the Vita in like 2012 or something like that. You play as this girl with like kind of loosey-goosey hair, but the point of the game is that she has the superpower. You press the triangle button and she sort of like floats in the air. And with like the Vita, you can twist or turn or be like a normal person, just use the analog stick. And you can aim her at enemies and she will like kind of homing attack on them. But you can also navigate the world by flying around and like hitting certain parts that are generally impossible to reach otherwise.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's apparently a really good game. I wanted to play it for my PS Vita TV, but it's not compatible.
Oh, of course.
Good old Vita.
Oh yes, I actually have a really funny article on here about the Vita if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sony just came out and said, you guys are familiar with how Sony labeled the Vita as like a legacy platform, as in they're not supporting it for first-party games anymore?
Yeah.
Sony just came out and said, first-party PlayStation Vita titles are still in development, but they're just budget games.
Oh boy.
What does budget games exactly even mean?
Like
What are they
$10
doing?
digital download games that are like stuff for the iPhone.
Oh, fun.
Like
so
stuff
now,
that
so
would
now
be
my
iPhone games?
So now my Vita is going to become an app.
It's gonna be an app player, yeah.
Can I play Candy Crush on it?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. You can play Angry Birds on it.
Oh,
You can
God.
play Angry Birds on the PS3 of all things. It's on everything.
Oh, jeez.
But it's like, Sony, I want to support them a lot. Like, they do a lot of nice stuff. But when they do stuff like this, it's like, can you please make up your mind? Please? So I don't feel bad about investing, like, a lot of money in something. It's like, ugh.
Oh, well.
The Vita was
Alright.
just a mess in general.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, well, we're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages.
You guys seem like you're having a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, just struggling trying to think about my future, my financials. I got to get a job after school. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to pay off all my student loans. I don't know how I'm going to do it all.
I understand, and This is a situation that is all too familiar to many of us. You're in college, working towards graduation. You get to the big day. You walk across that stage and get your diploma. But then what? You're going to be faced with getting a job, and as unfortunate as it may be, you're going to be faced with student loans. They can be damaging, crippling, and so discouraging. But what if there was a way you can go back and better prepare yourself for this situation? I'm Brendan Orr, Marketing Director for Fredonia Financial Advising, and we wanted to help you be prepared for whatever life throws your way.
Hi, I'm Connor Gahn, CEO of Fredonia Financial Advising, and we aim to assist college students in their handling of their financial longevity and stability. We aren't just a company, we are people who care about you and your well-being, and truly hope to assist you in your future financial endeavors.
We went to Fredonia Financial Advising for help with our debt due to student loans.
The service was really great, and we feel so much more prepared for life after college.
We are Fredonia Financial Advising.
Let us help you.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Oh Baby a Triple. We are now going to talk about comic books. So Harry has some pretty good topics here. What do we want to talk about?
I thought a fun thing, a nice topical, topic.
Topical
For
topic,
Halloween would be to talk about, scary comic book movies.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So stuff
I mean,
like,
there's some pretty good stuff out there for like spooky comic
Oh,
book
yeah.
movies that we can all like discuss about. One that comes into my mind, I guess, usually is like the Blade movies.
the Blade.
Instantaneously.
The first two Blade movies.
Yeah, the first two.
I need to see those movies.
Oh,
You haven't
okay.
seen them?
No, I haven't.
Blade and Blade 2 are really good movies, but they're very different in their own
yeah.
way. So, I
Isn't
don't
there
know.
a third one?
There's a
We
third
don't talk
one,
about that
but
one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not as good.
Okay.
Well, I would prefer. I mean, we want to talk about something
Yeah.
spooky. We can talk about Ryan Reynolds' performance in that.
Oh.
Or Jessica Biel.
Not good.
Yeah, with her track record of I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry and all that.
Oh,
So
I see.
she's on a good track record with what she's in. But,
Nice.
Yeah, Blade Trinity is like, oh gosh, oh no.
Something cool about Blade is
What?
that it's actually like, it kicked off the whole
comic book movies,
yeah, like
yeah.
the superhero movie renaissance.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everything we're getting now is because Blade came out and did as well as it did,
Yeah.
which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Didn't it come out in like 98 or something like
It came
that?
out, yeah, it came
came
out
out a
in
while ago.
98 and then like early 2000. Like
We got
I think
Blade
it's
2.
2000
Yeah.
actually. It was like Blade 2 was like the first like DVD, or I think Blade. It was either Blade or Blade 2 was like the first big DVD release, I guess.
Yeah.
To
The
like
Matrix 2.
push out like the DVD market.
That's what
So-
sold PlayStation 2s in Japan, was
Yeah.
the fact that they could watch The Matrix on it. At least at first.
Yeah, but I mean like Blade has like such an iconic like moments. Like honestly, one of my favorite parts of Blade is when like they're in the rave. And it's like
God,
the vampire
that
rave, and then
scene.
like it starts raining blood, and then there's that one human that's like, "Yo, there's something wrong. I don't know, but these guys are weird." And then they all just start like realizing, "Oh, they're vampires, and they're totally gonna kill me." And then Blade just comes in and just wrecks everything, and it's so good. That's like a good Wesley Snipes movie too.
And he's been talking a lot. Wesley Snipes been talking a lot about how he's actually in talks right now with Marvel to bring Blade back and to have him do like Blade 4.
Oh my God, I would
which
love.
would be very cool.
I would love to see it because I can't think of anybody else to play Blade other than Wesley Snipes. It's really hard to think of anyone else. So, I mean, I think that would be excellent because I'm
I would
a
be
really
very
big fan of
happy.
Blade. I mean, I think they're really underrated, if anything, because I don't know much people that really talk about it, to be fair. So, I mean,
I feel like people know about Blade, but because it's just one of those older comic book movies, it's not as fresh in people's minds.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we were like this age in 1998, I'm sure a lot of people would have been talking about it.
we'd be talking about it for like hours.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
It's also a Marvel Max series, right?
I
Or
think
some of them are.
Blade probably got a Max series. I wouldn't be surprised if they got one.
Yeah. Any other spooky movies you can ever think of?
Well,
Didn't
when
does
it comes to
Sandman get
spooky
anything?
movies, I think one that comes to mind is a classic, a true classic, Batman and Robin. When they fight Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy and some guy as Bane. I don't know, but that's a movie. All the puns, the ice puns. It's chilling.
Nice to meet you.
We started talking about Batman and Robin. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is.
Oh my
I love that movie.
It's
so
a
good.
magical movie.
It hurts.
Fantastic movie. Wasn't Jim
Actually,
Carrey in that movie?
No, he was in Batman Forever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and even better
Batman
movie.
and Robin is the one where
Oh shit.
it's the one where Batman pulls out the credit card.
Oh my god.
Oh God, the bat credit card.
Help me.
Oh, that's so gross.
Hey man, stay away from me. Might be contagious.
Whatever I got, I don't know how I got, but just make the pain stop. Arnold Schwarzenegger's ice puns are just too much.
Do we have like any napkins?
No, it's too late. We're done. This is it.
I
It's
guess
the end.
just like use your shirt or something.
It's red. It'll wash away. The pain will never wash away.
Oh
The
my.
scars that movie.
Well,
left
if we want to talk
behind.
about something really bad, we can always talk about Spawn.
Oh God.
That's a spooky
Spawn
movie. His
So
CGI
Spawn-
cape is pretty intimidating.
So Spawn got a movie,
Spawn had a movie. It was a while ago. The movie came out. Is Black Dynamite.
right?
I think it was Michael J. White.
Right.
He played Spawn in the Spawn movie.
Okay.
Which was a terrible movie though.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't Black
It was.
Dynamite.
Oh my God, that movie was terrible. It's like early terrible CG effects, so they decided that his
Ooh.
cape
Needed to-
needed to be completely CGI. Like it's.
Why?
I don't know. It's like his cape. His costume doesn't normally in the movie. It doesn't have a cape, and occasionally it'll just pop out. But
Oh,
it'll be like
God.
gigantic and like flopping everywhere. It'll.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it was oh God, that movie.
I know HBO made a Spawn animated series, and I
Yeah.
saw, from what I saw of it, was actually really cool.
I never actually seen like anything else other than the Spawn movie, which God forbid if you actually sat through that movie. Like you know what's funny is that the clown character in that movie like reminds me of a mixture of like Gabriel Iglesias and like
Oh my
and like
God.
and Tim Curry from It. Like that's
Oh
what
my
it really
God.
is. Like the main villain is just Gabriel Iglesias as It.
Oh my goodness.
And I would actually go see that movie. I don't know about you. It'd be that, that big fat black, comedian that just, I'm a clown.
Oh,
And he's in
God.
a Spawn movie, and we got more terrible CGI capes to involve.
God.
That'd be pretty fun. I'd watch it.
I don't know if I would.
No,
I'm being honest.
I'm just kidding. I would probably never want to see another Spawn movie again, especially after that dismal movie.
The sour taste that leaves behind.
Yeah, just like the blood that was in my mouth.
I know the comics are still going pretty strong.
Spawn, yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
at like issue 250 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
Going very strong.
I'm surprised it still kind of has a fan base because I don't know many people that actually read Spawn, but
Spawn. The thing with Spawn is that it was one of the first Image comics. It's
Yeah, it was.
like the creator of Spawn is like one of the like higher ups at Image. Like he.
Yeah, Todd McFarlane.
It's like Todd McFarlane. It's like series like that. Savage Dragon's still going
yeah.
on. Those are like the two original series that are still going on at this point.
OG 90s. Look at us. Look at how
yeah,
edgy
super
we are.
90s
Image.
comic books. Yeah. Everything's extreme.
extreme.
Yeah.
Just like Blade 2.
Giant muscles.
going back. I know it's
Big
it's just-
guns.
it was
tons
during
of pockets.
it was during the time when everything had to be extreme.
Oh yes.
But
Good old 90s comics.
we could talk about something really good though. I think we can all agree on, which is the Hellboy movies.
Those were
Hellboy
great.
1 and 2.
I've heard Hellboy was really good.
If
Hellboy's
you haven't seen it,
fantastic.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I know Del Toro directed them.
if you like Del Toro movies, you're gonna really like.
Yeah, I really gotta watch those.
You're gonna really like Hellboy because Hellboy is quite a fun movie. I actually preferred the sequel
Yeah,
over
no,
the
I
first
actually
movie.
agree.
Because the best part is when they punched out Seth MacFarlane, because they should always punch out Seth MacFarlane in like everything, because I don't like him.
Oh god.
But he was a great character in that movie, where he just like he's got like this gas
Yeah,
tank
he
on,
was-
and he
what's
gets
his name?
and then Hellboy just punches him in the face, and his gas comes out, and like he's a ghost and stuff like that.
He turns
God.
into a locker. And
Yeah,
He
he
beats
just
up
beats up
Hellboy with a
Hellboy.
bunch of lockers.
Yeah, it's a really comical movie,
It's a great movie.
but it's got its like roots. It doesn't lose its roots.
What I liked about the second one over the first one is that the first one's more like dark and horror and stuff, but the second one's like fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're
Yeah.
fighting giants and everything. The giant I think they go to Ireland, like the giant
Yeah.
stone man.
Mhm.
That everything, just that whole movie.
Oh yeah,
At the very
it's
beginning when they
so
fight the
much
tooth
fun.
fairies.
like, no doubt about it, it's a ton of fun to watch. Like, if you ever get the chance,
Oh, yeah.
highly would recommend you to watch it.
The comics are published by Dark Horse, right?
Yes, the comics are by Dark Horse, and it's really great.
Yeah, they're great.
But I guess the question is, what's an actual like scary? What's something that actually scared you as like a comic book movie though?
Comic book movie that
Comic
scared
book
me?
movie.
That actually scared you. I can name one. But
Halle Berry cut Catwoman.
I think that was just horrible. Don't make me.
It was just the quality of that movie scared me.
Oh my gosh.
I remember when I was like 12 or 14 or something like that, and I first watched The Dark Knight. That one scene with Heath Ledger and with Batman when they were like, you know, really like going at it in that one, was it like an interrogation room?
Yeah, when they were in the interrogation
That
room.
like kind of shook me up. The acting in that was really, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great
that's
movie.
like one of the best parts of that scene is just
Yeah.
how well it was acted. It's just,
Yeah, like
it's just really
my
well
brother
done.
was watching me watch it, and he was like, "Dude, are you okay?" Because I was like viscerally shaking. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Don't worry, bro. I'm all right, guys. You were pretty shaken.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't say that was like horror, but it was definitely like, you know,
It was kind of freaky.
yeah, definitely.
For me, I guess the one movie that always scared me as a kid, this is just when I was a kid, was Batman Returns.
Really? Okay.
That movie always freaked me out because I could not look at Danny DeVito.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
no offense to him, to the guy, he did a good job, but wow, he's so freaking creepy.
His costume in that movie was
He was a
was
p-
terrifying to say the least.
He had he looked like he had pillows underneath
Yeah.
his like suit.
Yeah.
And he had like dark eyes and like he started like spitting out black stuff and I'm like, oh, what? Ew. And then he's biting people's noses and I'm just like, this guy's gross. I just could not stand watching him. He just freaked me out. And the cover didn't help. The cover of my VHS tape of it was so freaky looking because he was just really menacing looking in it.
The really funny part about Batman Returns is that they wanted to do a toy line with Burger King.
Oh my God,
And
yeah.
then it was too violent and Burger King pulled out.
I remember that. That was one of the funniest things ever. I'm trying to actually see if I can buy it online. Like, I want to get some of those limited edition things that
Yeah.
you can actually find.
Yeah, those are
my gosh.
collector's
They
items.
go for hundreds of dollars on the internet because they pulled it so fast. Like, you could have
Oh,
gotten like a
yeah.
BK cup or something like that for the movie. But the movie was just,
The movie
yeah.
was very, very graphic.
it was a little too much for kids, but oh
Yeah.
well. I mean, I watched it as a kid, but I hated it.
I mean, I know it's like, that movie came out like, what, early 90s or something like that?
1992.
I know there's probably like some communication things, but it's like, they probably should have cleared what that movie was before they started doing the toys. Because, like, I mean, yeah, Batman or whatever, but it's like, Batman has been dark before.
Yeah.
Like
He
with
has.
the Dark Knight, and
And
now
he's
with
literally
the-
called
yeah.
the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
That's how dark he is. All right, I guess in like actual comics, I guess we want to talk about some. We should probably talk about some of the comics that we've actually read this past week. Easily Harry's and I's favorite that I think I read this. I just read it this week, but Harry showed me into it, and it's easily one of my favorites. And Harry, I'd like you to take it off with this one.
The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. It's something that I recently got into. It's a new Marvel series about this character, Squirrel Girl.
This is the.
It's oh god, it's fantastic. It's really, really cleverly written. It's a very funny book. It's I didn't expect to to like it. I picked up the first issue a couple of months ago, and I just fell in love with it. I picked up all of them, and now I'm just currently following it as it comes out.
Mhm.
It's it's a great series.
It's an easy series to pick up
Oh,
into because
absolutely.
it's only 8 issues and then they just started the new #1 of it. So you read 8 issues and then one more issue. So you pretty much read 9 issues and you're all caught up. And I read it in a day. And it was probably some of the funniest stuff I've ever read. Like highlights of it being like totalitarian Captain America and his love for dictatorships because it was just,
Totalitarianism is totalitarily great.
yeah.
I saw that.
And like, then you also got like Galactus and Squirrel Girl, chilling out and eating all the nuts and oils. It's like she's like, I thought we were being friends. He's like, well, guys gotta eat, bro, and I gotta go eat the world. And then she's like, nah, I gotta go eat these nuts. And it's just so funny and it's beautiful.
It's great.
I was also like, I was just really interested in it. I love the art style. I love how like witty it is and it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I'd also like to say, I guess, like, what did you think? You also read New Avengers number 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I actually have them right here.
Oh, sweet. Well, him and I read the New Avengers number 1 and 2, and I gotta say, this is pretty decent. Like, I like the art style a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's wonderful.
Gerardo Sandoval.
I definitely enjoyed a lot about the art style a lot more. The story was pretty alright. Like, I don't think
The story's weird.
it hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, they haven't really gotten anywhere with it yet.
Yeah.
They've only kind of set it up, but
I still kind of don't know what's happening.
with the writer Al Ewing, I have complete faith in him. He's written a lot of great series before, where they usually start off like this, where it's what's going on, like what is this, and then they eventually escalate to the point where it's just ridiculous and it's fantastic.
Oh
Just
God,
pure
Brian,
comic
you
book.
got blood on my computer.
I'm so sorry. Should have talked
It's
about
just like
Batman.
little specks.
I shouldn't have talked about Batman and Robin.
That's okay.
Well, at least it came off.
Yeah.
It's easy to come off. But yeah, I don't know. Like for going back to New Avengers and stuff, I will say this: I really like the maker, who is alternate
my
Reed
gosh.
Richards, and he is a great villain.
He's
So far really good.
Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four, but he's from like a universe where everything went wrong and he's like evil and he's the smartest person in the world, but he like uses it for like the worst reasons. He's a fantastic character. I only just started reading stories with him, but he's pretty great.
Yeah, some of the highlights are definitely with him. I really think a lot of the best parts of his story is just focusing on Reed Richards and just some of the things he does is kind of dark too. Like it's some of the scenes with him are pretty dark, which is why I really like his moments. Like when he's on it, I want to just keep reading. So I'm more interested to know what's going to happen, where the story is supposed to go, because I'm still really confused. I don't know what's happening, but I'm sure I'll like it and I'll pretty much enjoy it. And I guess you also have a recommendation, I guess, with a comic that's like really obscure. There's a number 1 for it.
Yeah.
And it's called Welcome to Showside.
Welcome to Showside is a comic that it just came out. It's this new publisher, Z2 Comics. This is their first comic that they've published. It's created by Ian McGinty, he's written Adventure Time and Bravest Warrior comics. It's an all ages comic, so it's if you like shows like Adventure Time or Bravest Warriors or Steven Universe or any of those Cartoon Network shows, it's very reminiscent of those, and it's pretty fantastic. It's adorable. There's an animated pilot that just came out the other day on YouTube. I'm hoping it gets picked up for a show, because that would be pretty great.
That'd be neat.
That'd be really cool. I mean, I haven't gotten to read it. I was supposed to read it, but I wasn't like, I just didn't have the time, or I didn't have the actual, like, I couldn't find it. So more or less, and I could have borrowed it from you, but I didn't get to you in time.
Don't you have like 3 copies?
Yeah, I have 3
He has
copies of
3
it.
copies of it, and I didn't even bother to pick up one of them to ask him, hey, can I read it? So I'm ready for the show.
Oh jeez.
Oh, well, that's fine. No worries. I guess like our last topic, I guess, that we can do before recommendations is Killing Joke being rated R.
Yeah.
DC Animated is doing The Killing Joke, which is the most popular Batman like series, or Batman comic for all that matter, and they're thinking about making it rated R. I kind of want to know what you
they
guys.
gave them the okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they gave them the okay to do it rated R.
But like they're not sure if they actually
yeah,
want to do it yet.
they said they can do it rated R, but it's not confirmed 100% this is going to be a rated R movie. But if they make it rated R, what do you guys think about that? Like,
I am all for it.
Yeah, with specifically The Killing Joke, it's not even a story that I really like that much, but I understand its importance, its relevance, and in order to do that story right, it's going to have to be rated R, because that series is really dark.
Oh yeah, no.
It's really
that was my
Really?
first Batman comic I ever picked up, and I loved it. I ate it up, but I'm a huge Batman fan, so I'm really biased against it. So, but I absolutely loved it, and I don't mind the idea of it being rated R, because I feel like it'd be really faithful, and also it will, whatever. So I think it'd be
And I mean, like, Batman has gotten, like, mature content recently. Like, Arkham Knight was rated M. I remember when that was, like, news. Like, holy cow.
yeah, because like most of it was all rated T, and then it just jumped to rated M really fast. And
Yeah, it
suddenly-
was like, dang.
I was like, they must be getting dark, and you
And
know
then
what?
we saw Sandman.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's always exciting. I'm always pretty pumped for that. I guess before we go to commercial, what would you recommend as 3 comics that you would recommend for our audience?
I'd recommend the 3 that we showed off today: Squirrel Girl, Welcome to Showside, and the New Avengers. They're all pretty great series.
For me, I guess my 3 comics I'm going to recommend are Fight Club 2, Lando, and Alabaster Shadows. If you know Fight Club, like the book, if you've read it, it's from the same author as the book. It's just a continuation right off where the book left off. So if you're a big fan of the Fight Club book, the sequel is only in comic. So I would highly recommend it. It's really good so far. I've enjoyed it. There's 6 issues out, so I highly recommend it. And then Lando is Marvel's Star Wars, where it's focused on the character of Lando Calrissian. It's amazing. And Alabaster Shadows is a really good indie comic about these kids in a new town, and weird stuff happens, and it's like Goonies, and it's a lot of fun, and I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I guess we're going to roll the commercial, and we'll be back for anime.
Yeah.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You guys going to my party on Friday?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
All right.
What's up, dude?
I'm loving your jacket.
Don't be such a fag.
If you don't mean it, why say it? Words hurt. Think before you speak.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
So welcome back to Oh Baby a Triple. And here we go. The niche topic of the day, which most people probably don't watch, but it's okay. And that is garbage. I mean, anime. There are shows that Joe and I have been really watching.
Oh, yeah.
And
really paying attention to.
And they are phenomenal shows. I'd probably recommend every single one of them to
Honestly,
all of the audience.
This season has been like amazing. I haven't had a season this good since like
last season,
like last fall, really.
Yeah.
Last fall was
really
spectacular
good.
too.
Yeah. There's been a lot of really good shows out. I guess like our first show that we should definitely talk about is One Punch Man.
Absolutely.
That is like the big one. That is probably my favorite.
That's probably like the that's probably the show of the season right now.
Oh my God,
It's like
yeah.
every season has a show. This one, like fall 2014 was like probably Amagi Brilliant Park or Psycho-Pass 2. This one is One Punch Man.
Oh yeah. So if for anybody that doesn't know what One Punch Man is, it's a show about a guy. His name is Saitama, and he is a superhero. Now what's weird is that he is such an overpowered superhero where in literally one punch he can defeat and destroy his enemy. And so he's really bored with his life that he can't fight anything that's equal to his strength.
Yeah.
And it's just really funny.
Yeah, it's so funny. The comedy's on point.
It's pure satire of just superheroes, and especially ridiculously overpowered superheroes. Like I can even like argue it's like almost like parodying Superman.
Oh, easily.
With how
absolutely.
but it's just so ridiculous. Like And that's what makes the show so good, is that it's just really well done comedy.
The voice actor for Saitama, I believe his name is Makoto Furukawa, and he's done like a lot of characters. I think he did someone on Space Dandy. I've got the page up right now. I'm not entirely sure. But like his performance is just killer.
It's on point. It's
like his
super
comedic
on
delivery is just amazing. It's what makes the show for me.
The comedic delivery of just some of the characters and just some of the way that they animate the characters, it's just what makes it so funny. Like, I mean, like, I remember when we were watching it in Anime Club, where he wakes up and he smashes the alarm clock with his fist. Instead of just turning it off, it just smashes into oblivion, just stares out into the ceiling, and it just lets you sink in that he's just like, I hate everything. And it's so funny, and it's beautiful, and just, it's over the top. They destroy at least a city in every episode.
Yeah.
They level a whole city in one like episode. It's ridiculous.
And the new episode had a Sonic in it. Not like literal Sonic, but the character's name is Sonic.
Speedo Sonic.
Yeah, Speedo Sonic.
Manner. But it is Sonic. And I was like, and she was fast.
Yeah.
Sonic was fast. Is it a she? I don't know if it's
I thought it was a he.
Welcome to what anime is. You don't know whether it's a boy or a girl.
I think the voice actor was a guy.
We should play a game. Is it a boy or a girl?
Just like everyone, you see the character from Assassination Classroom. I forget his name.
The main character.
Oh god, the main character.
I forget his name. Why?
I don't know.
Nagisa.
Nagisa.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I think it was Corey was watching it with us, and he was like, "Wait, that's not a girl." I was like, "No, it's not a girl."
Unfortunately, we all thought so, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hi, how is he doing?" And we're like, "He? Oh, I'm confused."
I remember I read the manga before I watched the anime, so I kind of had a feeling that Nagisa was a boy, especially with the name Nagisa, but they actually brought that up. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then we got Seraph.
Oh yes, Seraph of the End.
Oh my God, this show.
As of
season 2.
Yeah, right now it's on season 2, but I would highly recommend everybody to watch season 1.
Yeah, it's so good.
Season 1 was really good. Although the only thing I guess so far about season 2 I'm not too keen on is how it's kind of going slow again.
It's definitely slower.
It's starting slow again after.
Not so much action.
Yeah, where like the first season it was a lot of build up, and it was understandable why it was slow because you're setting up your characters, you're setting up everything.
The world, the vampires, and stuff like that.
And it's just, and then the second season you're thinking, oh, it's gonna get into battles, it's gonna get into war, and it's still slow, but I still like it.
To be fair though, after that season finale, you probably need to like cool it down. They probably need time to draw other stuff.
That got ridiculous.
Oh,
and
yeah, believe
the other thing I will say is I don't like the opening to season 2 as much.
Season 2's opening is not good. Season 1 had an amazing opening.
Oh yeah, it was a good song, really good animation. The animation's on top like for season 2's
Oh
opening.
yeah, no, it's great. It's like they got great cuts going on, but the song itself is just
the song sucks.
This is like some harem J-pop stuff.
It's like something that you'd find out of Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, no.
It's not even
I
like
liked
the good.
Final Fantasy 13.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
I liked everything after like the 21st hour.
Yeah.
Actually get to the game.
Did you like the hallways? The constant berated hallways?
I liked after the massive, the actual game, 20 hours in.
Yeah.
I like that part of Final Fantasy 13.
It's so bad. And might I say, Yui, the main character.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say his full name because I'm gonna butcher
Yuichi
it to
or something
pieces.
like that.
Yeah, it's Yuichiro. I don't know. I have it on here.
Yuichiro?
Yeah.
Yuichiro.
Anyways, he is an edgelord.
Yeah.
He's like the hot topic 13-year-old in all of us at one point.
Yeah.
And he is just cocky, and he just is cocky to Shio.
Is Shio the girl?
The dude.
Oh,
like
the dude,
the redhead dude. That
oh,
carrot top.
yeah. Yeah, no,
And-
they're just like rivals. Is he a redhead? I thought he was pink.
I think they have red hair. I mean, I think it's the same color as my shirt, but I could
Yeah,
be
pretty
wrong.
much like salmon.
Yeah, it's like
hair.
salmon colored. But like they're pretty much the same character, except and
I
they're
would say one
always
is
fighting.
like more aggressive than the other.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, Young Blackjack.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, so Young Blackjack is a prequel to like a really old Tezuka series called Blackjack. It's about this guy who is like just a really gifted physician. Physician is the right word, I think.
I think he's a medical student.
Yeah, a medical.
Right now.
In this one, he's a medical student.
In this one, he's
yeah.
a medical student.
But
I don't know exactly what he was in
Yeah.
the original series because I've never seen it or ever heard of it, to be honest, until you told me about it.
OG Blackjack was originally a manga made by Osamu Tezuka, same guy as Astro Boy, and it's got like 200, 230 chapters or something like that. Some of them are vaulted because of the topic of lobotomy, but yeah, Young Blackjack covers the story of, you know, him as a medical student, and it's been so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. Although I will admit, the main character looks like Cruella de Vil. He has half his hair is one half is white, the other half is black. And I'm like, it's Cruella de Vil anime.
Yeah, pretty much.
But Cruella de Vil, instead of skinning dogs, she decided to go to medical school.
Yeah, pretty much.
Become the best medical
student ever
in the face of the planet.
He used fish to practice.
Yes,
and like the ones with like the little sutures, he's like, oh, those were failures.
Oh, I know.
And then the ones that like were you had to like, you know, use a microscope to see. It's like, those are the ones I like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this guy's insane.
And I just loved how ridiculous the show got. Like, it kept escalating on how ridiculous the scenario will get with how he's gonna medical practice this guy.
Yeah, it's like he operates on someone in a battlefield in Vietnam. Like, it takes place during the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
And there's like a guy who was like, you know, shot, almost dying on the field, and he's like, I have to save them, and he runs through the field, and there's bullets everywhere, and he's just doing like Young Blackjack, you know, surgery, like with like the flashy stuff.
And his med kit's getting like shot up, and he's just like, could you please stop shooting my stuff as he continues in the battlefield? It's like, what are you expecting? You're in the middle of a war, and you're doing things on this dude, and it's
I love this show.
It's so entertaining though. It is. It's a great show when you watch it once a week. I mean, I had to watch all 4 episodes all in a row
to catch up for
the show. And I won't lie, I definitely don't think I liked it as much.
Yeah.
Watching it all at once, but I liked knowing that I could watch it if I watched it once a week or once a day or something. It's a really fun show to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a great show to just keep up with.
Yeah, I've been watching it since it's been airing
Yeah,
from the start.
I would still recommend it regardless.
And then we got The Perfect Insider.
Okay.
And you caught up with this.
I caught up with this last night. I finished it.
Oh boy, this was much easier to marathon.
This is actually kind of why I didn't get sleep at all, like last night, because I decided, oh wait, I have to watch this before I go to bed, and then I couldn't sleep after this, and I was like, oh.
Oh man, just like The Perfect Insider is actually originally a novel. This is a show that's been airing on Fuji TV's Noitamina block. It's kind of like Toonami in Japan, where it's like the big place for a lot of the critically acclaimed shows that air for the year go. It's pretty much like guaranteed to get something.
Yeah.
Perfect Insider is about this student and this teacher that
name is Moe
Nishi, something like that. Her name's
Sono and Shui Saikawa.
Yeah, and then you've got the Dr.
Shiki Magata.
Yeah, Magata. Magata was like a really gifted scientist. She's like published a lot of works and won a lot of awards and stuff like that. But the unique thing about her is that she hasn't left this island in something like 15 years. And I don't really consider this spoilery because it's the 2nd episode.
Yeah.
But she gets killed.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy I mean, it's like, holy cow. Wow, she's dead. She is dead. And, you know, the people are trapped on the island, and then more people are getting killed. And it's like, how are we going to get off this island? There's a murderer here.
Yeah. It's really interesting because it's just this really big unravel the murder mystery, and it's just really exciting to know what's going to happen next episode.
Oh yeah, no, it's insane. The buildup is so intense.
Yeah, it's really, really like well set up. And what's really interesting about the show is that every episode feels like it flies.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it doesn't last 20 minutes. It feels like it just
feels more like
goes.
15.
So
sorry about that. Yeah, I apologize for that.
For the outburst of.
I got really into it.
Emotions.
It's okay. It was. I mean, to be fair, the show is pretty intense. So
yeah,
I mean, that reaction is kind of what most people will say, but we apologize for that in advance.
My bad. Anyways.
But anyways.
News. Okay, so there are some big things that happened this week. Like, I don't know if you two are familiar with Full Metal Panic.
Yes, I am.
Season 3 got confirmed.
I know. I am so ready.
Oh my
for
God.
a new Full Metal Panic.
I'm definitely going to catch up for Season 3 because this is going to be big.
Oh yeah.
I hope KyoAni animates it. I really do.
Who?
KyoAni, they make like K-On! They animated the past 2 seasons. They
okay.
made like K-On!, Chunibyo,
Okay.
Amagi, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I hope they get Season 3.
I hope so. That would be really cool. I mean, I really enjoyed Full Metal Panic, but also I kind of like robots.
Yeah, robots are cool.
I'm a little biased. I know a lot of people don't like robots, but
yeah, giant robot anime.
Giant robot anime is always kind of like my thing, and it's always fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've always liked shows like Evangelion and
yeah, Evangelion was real good.
You know,
and
I also
Getter
like shows
Robo,
like,
Gurren Lagann, all that stuff.
Eureka 7.
Eureka 7. I was watching that last year.
Oh, it's a great show.
Yeah.
And I read the manga too.
Wait,
It
what?
was pretty good.
I watched one episode of that.
Yeah. You were like, Joe, what anime should I watch while I work on my art project? Try Eureka 7.
It's pretty good.
Other news for confirmed shows: JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 anime got confirmed.
Oh yeah, I haven't even gotten past.
Yeah, I haven't gotten past Part 3 yet.
Part 2 for me. I'm still on the Aztec vampires.
Yeah, the Pillarmen.
Yeah, the Pillarmen. I'm still at Pillarmen, so I'm not.
Part 2 is great.
Too far in. Like I'm not super far back, but I'm not too far in. I mean, I still have enough time where I can catch up before JoJo Part 4. I just know that show's just ridiculous. So.
So good.
Oh.
And just the memes. The
all
unwhoring
the
amounts
that have
of
come
memes
out.
that just come out where it's just like, oh, it's me, Dio.
Oh, yes.
The Dio references are just beautiful.
All right,
too
so we don't have much time left for news and stuff, but I do have a couple articles I want to talk about. This one's kind of funny. Actress idol Ai Takabe, who did stuff for Kill Me Baby, Sacred 7, and just like a couple seasonal shows, Aoi Hana, she got arrested for cocaine and other psychedelic drugs.
10 out of 10.
She's 27 years old, and her agency company has completely cut contract with her.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah, Japan is very, very harsh about
I'm just kidding.
like drug stuff. Like the composer for Death Note also like got arrested big time for just like that much weed.
Yeah. To be fair, PSA, don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Especially if you're
in the entertainment industry.
If you are a famous voice actress, whether you be a voice actor, a musician, I don't care. Just don't do drugs. It's not cool. It's not cool.
Your career will go down the toilet.
Especially if you're in Japan.
Oh yeah,
don't
no,
go to
holy
Japan and do
cow.
drugs. Oh my God, you're
You'd
done.
be done.
So rest in peace, career.
The Terror in Resonance stage adaptation. Yay!
I can't wait to see Explosions the musical, Terrorism the musical.
Oh my God.
Because that's all it really is.
I can get behind a Persona musical. I can get behind a Phoenix Wright musical. Even like Anohana, I can see this.
It's so serious.
Yeah,
like,
Terror in
it's such a
Resonance
serious
is
show.
not the kind of thing that would be cool with like, you know, stage tunes or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I guess if you want like a dramatic play, I guess it could work.
I guess.
I guess it's popular enough in Japan to get this, because it's only the really popular stuff that gets...
I definitely will say that was probably one of my favorite shows of 2014.
Oh yeah, that was another really good one.
Easily. And I was also trying to get a screening of it for Anime Club, shameless plug. For Anime Club, we were trying to do a Zankyo no Terror screening at 5
October
p.m.
25th?
And it was October 25th. No, it's Friday. This upcoming Friday. So, and it's going to be in McCrea G25, I think. So, and if you guys would like to see it with us, that would be cool, because it's a really good show, and you should all watch it. But anyways, beyond that shameless plug, yeah, and most people will probably watch the show and be like, yeah, how did this get a stage adaptation?
I've been asking myself that since like 2 nights ago.
Because it's people blowing up buildings.
Yeah, it's not exactly a Broadway style story.
And I don't know how they're gonna do it, but you know what? I guess I'll be interested. I'll be interested to see what it's like.
All right, so I guess we are done here.
All right, well, thank you guys for tuning into the new episode of Oh Baby a Triple. Hope to see you guys again for next week. We'll be doing this next week, Saturday at 1 p.m. again. And we will see you all then. I'm Ryan.
I'm Harry.
I'm Joseph.
And you all have a good night. And happy Halloween, everybody. Stay safe out there. Oh, and we apologize about the intro. We were having technical difficulties with it, and we will have it next week. So but we apologize for no intro and we just abruptly showing up. So have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You guys going to my party on Friday?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
All right.
What's up, dude?
I'm loving your jacket.
Don't be such a fag.
If you don't mean it, why say it? Words hurt. Think before you speak.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit.